Steve from Custom Table Tennis, and we're just going to have a look at how to select. So you've decided you're an offensive player and you've looked at the blade, you've seen the blade, you've seen other reviews, and you're going to go for the offensive blade, and it's basically about how to choose your rubber. But first of all, let's have a look at the blade. So more and more people are asking about measurements, so we're going to start doing these measurements. So we've got the thickness of the blade. It's bang on 6 mil, so that's pretty much true because your all-round one's about 5.4. And you've got your offensive there, you've got all your technology going on here. It's all pure wood. We've got no carbon in this one. It's going to be all about feel. The other side, again, 5 wood. We don't take too much notice of this. You just really need to know about the speed and the spins of this particular blade and the control. So let's have a look at the thickness of it. So up here, which is what people are interested in, we've got 28.38, and up here we've got 33.72, and then the thickness of the blade is 24.16. So what we'd say about these is they're a really comfortable handle. They're a nice fit. There's not a massive difference between here and here. It's like an old Stiga Legend or something, very narrow here, it splays really out and it kind of forces you up here. So really nice comfortable blade on the flared. What we'll do, we'll have a quick look at the straight as well. There's no anatomic. Most companies have now discontinued the anatomic, which is a bit of a shame, but we understand it's all about the costing. So again, that is a nice comfortable feel. It's not too skinny, it's not too fat. Let's just have a look at it. It's going to be the same all the way up and down, so we just need to do this one. So I'll zero it in. So about 29, give or take. Remember, these are fractions of a millimetre, so, and then that way 22.85. So really nice blades. So let's get onto the rubbers then. So if you don't want a tensor rubber, what that means is this is like an old style traditional rubber. It's like your Mark V, it's like your Shrivers. It's going to have no rebound. It's still got all your technology, and it's still a very durable rubber, and this is highly recommended by a lot of the top coaches. When you're moving away from your cheaper Chinese rubbers, this is where you want to be, and for something made in Germany, it's not an expensive product, especially when you buy it combined with the blade, because there's going to be a decent saving anyway. So we've done separate reviews of this. I'm not going to review each individual one, we're just going to fly through. So moving along then, and I'll try and explain what all these mean. So you Vega Europe DF is a 37.5 degree soft. What that means is it's going to be lighter. That's the first thing. If you're looking for a light bat, you're on these two here. So it's going to be a lot lighter, and also it's going to be a lot more forgiving. So this was our bestseller for absolute years, because it's your first one, if you like, of the tensor rubbers. And moving along then, we've got the Vega Elite. This is a 40 degree, and it's the only one of the tensor series that doesn't come on the black carbo sponge. So if you get this one, you can just see it through the packet there. It's on the cream sponge, but it's still quite it's a very durable rubber. It's a lifetime plus. Then we've got a 42.5. This is the Asia DF. As you can see, all the technology going on here. Plastic ball ready. What that means is this rubber has been developed specifically for the plastic ball. Very popular rubber. It's still quite light because it's a 42.5. This has got the black carbo sponge. And I've got separate reviews. I've done the rubber review separately. I've done this on bats because this at the moment is flying. In fact, I can't even show you the blue because it's coming in later today. We'll get some more blue. But this one with the IMB internal mechanical boost. It's got a new sponge, it's got the Hyper Elasto. It's called Vega Korea because initially it wasn't going to come out of Korea, but then they decided to market it worldwide. It's been available since June overseas. We've got it. This is the go-to rubber at the moment because it's available in the blue. Quick flick round the back. It's got all your information on there. Incidentally, somebody asked the other day what this means, and that's 79. It's the 79th manufacturer on the ITTF approved list, and this is the 76th rubber that they've brought out over the years. So that's what that numbers mean. Every different rubber will have that different thing on there. Then we're back to the old faithful Vega Pro, been around a long time, about 2010, 2009, 2010. Even at the time, it's got a ×2 lifespan. It's got all the technology going on here, and at the time it was the rubber to go to compare to Tenergy 05. It's not going to be exactly the same, but it's very, very similar in characteristics. You've got your stuff going on your back there. You've got, as you can see by the number look. So this was the 12th rubber that they brought out, but it is still very, very popular, although everybody's wanting the Korea at the moment. The Vega X or Vega 10, this was the 10th year anniversary model, and it's an upgraded Vega Pro. It's exactly the same. It's a 47.5 degree, so you're getting harder. Remember, when you get harder, your battery's going to be heavier, and I've done reviews and I've had them all out the packets, and you're talking almost 10 grams difference between your lightest and your heaviest. So when you cut it round, you've still got 7 or 8 grams there. We'll flip round the back, so you can pause it if you want to read the back of the packet. You've got all your information on there, everything going on. That was the number 63. So assuming then that you're a better player, or you've tried this, or you just want something a little bit faster, you're getting up towards county standard rubbers here, but it doesn't mean to say that you can't buy them. It just means that you need better technique. This is absolutely one of our best selling rubbers. Yeah, got beat by somebody playing this the other night. Very, very spinny, very nice rubber. It's a 42.5 is this, so the Omega starts at 42.5, doesn't bother with the lower end 37.5s. So very spinny, very grippy. Flicking on the back of the packet, you've got all your information on there. 57, so it's been out a while, but very, very popular. Please note there, look, you can pick it out. It's actually on the rubber as well. It's poly ball, so designed specifically for the poly ball. Then we've got the Vega Pro at a 47.5, so it's getting harder, faster, heavier. So that's that one there. Vega Pro, flip around the back, got all your information there. So basically, the harder the sponge, the faster it's going to be, and the better your touch must be. So softer rubbers are going to give you more feel. And then, to be fair, we don't sell a lot of Asia. Asia is a 52.5. It's really hard. It's really heavy. I mean, some people do like it, but most people are on the Europe or the Pro. So you've got your information on the back there. So this was the 58, so it's still in that series of rubbers. And then the Tour, and then this really is hard. It's a 55 degree hard. If you like your hard rubbers, this is where you're at. As I say, if you put it with the wood blade, this one's going to fly. And as with the numbers just go by one actually, because it's the same series of rubber. And then finally, the Jekyll and Hyde. This for 2023 was our best-selling rubber by an absolute country mile. It's a very, very controllable sponge, very, very grippy, and I've done separate reviews of this, so I won't go talking all about the actual rubber. So there you go. You can see they coexist of conflicting performance, but in realistic terms, what it means quickly is if you've got high speed and spin, usually the control dips. Because of the new formulation of the sponge, you're able to control this, and certainly players have got them. They're able to control the ball and then the final one in this for this bat is the 52.5. Players like Tim Dyson, county players, what is he, number 2 or 3 in the country in the over 60s. Your top players are using this. In fact, it's separate to this review, but we've also got one that's the national team version, but it doesn't come on this bat. So there we go. That's just a quick breakdown of all the rubbers and how to choose your bats. So Steve from Custom Table Tennis, hit the like and subscribe, and then we'll see you next time. Bye for now.